Hello there.
Hello there. Give me a second.
All right then.
So yeah, Dan, you seem to have had a fun day, my friend.
Oh yes. It was quite a day. That says a lot, about the system.
Yeah, I have questions. Are me and Eric after going to be safe to travel?
Well, what do you think?
No.
Well, there you go. Although it won't be as bad because, well, what can they accuse you of?
Good point. Well, I did say on a public forum, on Twitter, but apparently, I think that actually I personally believe those kids are still alive. The only difference is I think they're sold in sex trafficking. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, let's dive into this podcast.
All right then. So firstly, I was as a little update for the listeners. I was visiting family for like 2 whole months actually, and an extra week. So yeah. And on the way back, it was all right. The plane journey was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. And then the security, like we've mentioned, was interesting when I got to Heathrow.
So what did they have you do? Did they have you scan your pat? Is the CBDC coming, my friend?
Well, it is coming, but they haven't heard much about it. So anyway, when I arrived at Heathrow, I entered Terminal 5. There was this e-gate where you slip your passport in. It scans the passport as well as your face to see if it matches. If it matches, you go through. I put in my passport every way possible. It still wouldn't go through. Now I'm telling my parents like, this is a joke. This is a bleeding joke. Seriously.
So what did they have to say about it?
It's like, okay, all right, it looks good. You can still go through.
So and that's all they had. So I thought they were going to detain you in a room and try and waterboard you, my friend.
Well, what? Well, yeah, I know it's bad, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, if they were going to detain me, they would have to have a good reason for that. I don't know if there's a good reason for it. It's more like taking the piss or poking you, like poke. Oi, we're annoying you.
You basically have to empty your entire suitcase as well. That sounds fun.
Oh yes. Empty your suitcases. We suspect you have something explicit or suspiciously dangerous. There's a threat to society and the public.
I feel like we might be on a terrorist watch list. You and me. And Jimmy. Because apparently this guy, apparently they put, for the things that he said online, apparently, he was put on like the highest amount of security at an airport. I think Andrew Tate said something about that as well. Ordinary citizens. It's weird, man. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yep. I think they might have put you on the highest amount of security at an airport.
They think I'm suspicious, kind of.
Partly because of what you said, probably, and what you've been talking about.
Speaking the truth, like society is making us work day and night so they can profit out of us. What is wrong with saying it as it is?
That and some other things. That and us probably wanting to run for government. That's probably another reason.
Yeah, so what? People don't like hearing it. It is what it is. If people don't realize that by now, there is no hope for them.
Yeah.
But even if they do know about it, it'll already be too late.
It's already too late as it is. We can't do anything. All we can do is try and
well, actually, it depends. If you're a lazy bastard, but if you're determined and you have the resources and knowledge, there is a chance for you or some of us to escape the system. We won't escape the Matrix as the world is a huge simulation, but we will escape being abused or exploited.
Yes. Well, at least until they. Well, yes. You're just in time for COVID now, Jamie.
COVID? No, that's like a year or two away until the lockdown.
So it's September. September.
Really? Where would you hear that?
I'm pretty sure these guys want it started in September. They want us to wear masks in September.
Okay.
There's a guy at TSA, what was his name again? Alex Jones basically talked to a high-up guy in TSA and basically said we're going to be putting in like masks, but we're going to start getting people to wear masks in October and September this year. Again, I said to my stepdad, I have no intention in getting this vaccine. And I even said it to myself, if they want to fucking fire me over it, they can fucking fire me over it. Because I have no intention. I'm willing to go to the point when they want to even lock me up.
Really?
They can use my bank accounts, they can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm not taking their fucking goddamn vaccine. I have my stands, I don't want to die.
Neither do we.
Neither do we. Neither do we. At least you're back.
Yes, I'm finally safe.
We're not safe, you're back in the old country.
Yes, your country. We are the epicenter of the New World Order.
Did you know that Prigozhin apparently got murdered today?
Wait, really?
Yes. They're saying
that's awful.
They're saying that Putin killed him, but my opinion is I'm pretty sure it's the West.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I personally think it was the West. My suspicions are America or Britain. One of the two.
Well, there should be at least some evidence in the next few years.
I don't think there'll be much evidence. All we know is probably there was no missile. They said it was hit by a missile, but there's no missile. So my guess is direct energy weapon. Which countries have direct energy weapons? America, UK, probably Ukraine because of all the amount of money we're giving to them. But yeah. So what did you want to dive in today about this on this podcast?
Well, I haven't thought about much before coming back here.
So what happens now? Because you were in there for so long, does that affect your tax status or your investment status with your ISA?
Nah, I don't think so. I checked and it's all good.
Okay.
Oh wait, I also forgot to mention, when I arrived back in Manchester, my sister's luggage, my sister's luggage wasn't stolen or gone missing. Well, kind of lost. It just did not make it into the plane that I was on. So my parents have to go and file it missing, and once they find it, which they will because it has not gone through the system at Heathrow, they will just send it to my house.
Nice.
Probably either today or tomorrow because flights between Heathrow and other airports are so frequent.
It always amazed me with stuff like that. They apparently sell, I can't remember where it is, but in a certain shop, they apparently allow, if stuff is not claimed, they sell it to off-ramp people and they make a profit off it. But there's people that baggage handlers basically take the property that didn't get sold and they just sell it at auctions for cheap. My guess is they wipe the systems of everything on it and that, like technology, like phones, iPads, tablets. That's my guess. Millions of stuff get lost in airports, surprisingly, every day. Something as simple, it could be something as simple as like a tea set. From a foreigner, maybe some guy in Russia that loves his freaking coleslaw or his hummus. There's been some weird jokes out there. But yeah, what else? You can't get it. Britain's what it is.
Yeah. Unless you're rich, it is what it is.
So when you do make your money, are you planning on moving out of here?
Hopefully, yes.
Which country?
Well, I was thinking, I have many options. Well, I was either thinking Brazil, because I have family there, or I might move to somewhere very obscure in a country well known, because even though this well-known country does have a very popular city where a lot of Brits go, it just seems overrated. There are too many tourists. I want to go somewhere that is very quiet and reserved.
So does this include America, or is this...
No, this is not America, ever.
If we do try and run with America, you do realize that, right? We were running the government. We would have to America.
Yeah, we would have to come to America,
and move.
but
We'd
they
probably have to
can't.
live there
They
for.
can't make me live there. Because
I think
what
we
reason
need
do I
all the
have to
guys-
live there?
I
What
think
reason do I have?
I'm pretty sure you have to live there if you want to get a certain role in the government.
But what if I get it in another way?
Interesting. Interesting.
So if you can't beat them or get in the normal way,
you join them.
make something of your own that gets people attention, and they come to you.
Interesting.
Because if you can't try and get yourself into the system, you need to get their attention, so they ask you to join them.
Interesting. So when are you going to? So where do you plan making your acting debut? London.
Well, firstly, I would have to start off in my home city because, well, it's home to like nearly half the UK's media, so it makes sense to start where double the opportunity with half the competition is currently based in. And then, of course, I will like go back and forth.
A role in a Disney movie. Oh, it would be funny.
I mean, right now, I doubt they would even ask me.
I don't think they would either. But
if I go there, they said, listen, you're great, but we're looking for someone else. Okay, so I wish you best of luck, I guess. Shoo shoo, bye bye. Talio.
Bye bye.
It's going to take a few years of connections before I get to that league of correction. That's right, correction.
Illuminati. The Illuminati.
Yes, the all-seeing eye.
People that work for the US government. All of Hollywood's working. You basically.
They are the
puppet
masters.
When you become a Hollywood actor, you become an actor. You're basically a part of the. You're basically a government employee.
You have to keep secrets that you're not supposed to tell people. Otherwise, you will be shamed. Shamed.
That, and you've also got to suck the dick of the unions. Well, if you want to if you want to be successful in Hollywood, you basically got to be so nice to us on the Writers Guild and the freaking SAG-AFTRA. Man, unions suck. There ain't any massive unions in movies in Britain, is there?
Well, there are a lot of well-known movies in the UK.
No, I meant unions for movies.
Unions.
TV
oh yeah, I think there's only one that I know of.
Oh fuck.
And there's only one.
Only one, then it's a practically monopoly.
Well, since you put it that way, it does kind of seem like that. Vibically. It's called Equity. And a lot of UK actors...
Why does that sound like some type of venture capital?
Well, it is a term used in such context.
It is.
So that's why you may think that.
You're going to rule venture capital.
Well, we'll see about it.
Dominoes. British business of Dominoes. A piece of Greg's. Next. Also own the company that owns... What else do I own? Yeah, I was able to buy into the owners of Kingsmill Bread. Or a piece of it, anyway. I'm building my monopoly slowly at a time. Take me ages, though. So what else is there for us to dive into? You here?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So when do you think the next virus will happen?
The virus. I'm still calling the next lockdown to like 2025.
I think you're delusional. I think it's coming a lot quicker than they want. Than that. I think.
Well, even they want it happening sooner, they're not going to make a big fuss out of it. Because if they do it right now, there's going to be riots. People are going to get mad. And I don't want that.
I think these bastards are willing.
They start little by little and then get bigger until they realize people don't give a damn anymore and then just deal with it. That is concerning.
I think if they riot right now, I can honestly say there'll be revolts.
Exactly.
I don't think it'll be in the places that they like.
Also, Many events have been pre-planned for years, decades, centuries even. So if you think about it, what they say may certainly be true. Even you may think it will happen sooner, they're still calling it, they still are committed. Because they know the behavior of the people. That is scary.
To the point where they're getting desperate, to the point where they're getting cocky. They're trying to rush the plan a little bit longer.
Yes.
And it's going to cost them dear.
Yes. Well, unless you're one of the people you knew about it beforehand, then they're going to make loads of big bank out of it.
There'll be some people that just realize. I think people in Hawaii have realized that Biden's a piece of shit. My guess is that they're both. What you need to realize is Trump's controlled. Putin's controlled to an extent. And so is Xi Jinping to an extent as well. They're all controlled.
Indeed.
What I've noticed is there's a secret requirement to become US president that the public don't know about. You have to be a Freemason. That's the secret. You have to be a Freemason or someone that has ties to them. I don't believe that Joe Biden was a Freemason, but I believe he's a Zionist. So he's a follower of the Illuminati. So what else is there? So when are we? Well, we're slowly building new podcasts, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Eric just said he's going to work on the new podcast pretty soon.
I think we should do. I think you and me should do a weekly show where it's just us talk about conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I think that'll be interesting as a new podcast. How are we going to bring people into that server? So I want to build it.
Yeah, me too.
Build it.
Well, firstly, we need to know what fan base we want to go for, and we know what it is, aren't we?
Fan base is people that want to talk about finance, that want to have self-improvement, but are willing to talk about the dark things like conspiracy theories.
Okay, so self-improvement, conspiracy theories.
And yeah, self-improvement theories and sometimes political news. But I would like to slim it down to conspiracy theories and basically just personal finance, trying to better yourself.
Yes, I agree with that. Personal finance and conspiracy theories is the base.
So if you're interested in talk about like diving into what the world's really like,
yeah,
or diving down the rabbit hole.
Yes. I think the next thing to do is we need to create an advert to promote this server so people have a reason to join it because it aligns with what they like and believe.
We could try and make social media posts and that, use TikTok and social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to go. I also want to start using the community forum as a way to teach people about etiquette, about finance and all that.
Yeah.
By literally just using it to post our thoughts and what we think. So we can, like a post I did earlier, I did a post about 2 days ago, basically talking about like how concentrated all companies really are. Or just how concentrated a vast majority of companies really are. I didn't add BlackRock to it, but if I add BlackRock to it, I would have BlackRock, Vanguard, and all these, and have all of it.
Why have you not gone for BlackRock sooner? You know they have shares in majority of the world companies. If you get into BlackRock, you can make a load of money out of them.
True.
You know that, so why aren't you doing it?
I like being individual shareholders. I will buy into BlackRock as well. And Vanguard.
If you wait for the right time, you'll be waiting your whole life.
I'm not waiting for my time. I'll buy into BlackRock. I've been a shareholder in BlackRock before. I just sold out. I'll buy back into BlackRock pretty soon. Next week or something like that. I'll buy fractional share of BlackRock and start building it up.
Oh, cool.
So what's the next company you're thinking about?
I'm more in the crypto space than the stocks. But maybe when I graduate from uni and I make a couple of banks from my career, I might look more into the stocks. But for now, I'm going to stick to like on the crypto side because staking wise, I am making a substantial amount each week, let alone each month. So that's still working out for me. In fact, what I'm earning from crypto right now is quadruple what I'm earning from stocks. So really, it's a no-brainer for now.
True. True.
But I'm still going to diversify once I have enough funds to do so.
Start buying stock. Yeah, stocks are good. Stocks are great. They're like easy money, guaranteed money.
Yes.
I used to be in staking as well, but
Yeah.
I don't know enough about crypto, to be honest. That's why I started investing in stocks more. I understand
Okay.
stocks. I felt like I was pretending to myself, oh, I know a bit about crypto. I don't exactly know what's going to be the biggest crypto in the world. My guess is Bitcoin will be pretty big. My guess is Ethereum will be pretty big. My guess is Cardano will be pretty big. But I don't 100% know. And I think XRP will be pretty big as well, in my opinion. I think XRP will probably be the biggest opportunity of them all. But I don't know. I made some decent money off of crypto, right? Like I made like 100% return just off XRP when the price before they even passed their lawsuit. Successfully evaded it. I had a hunch that they were going to pass the lawsuit and they were going to basically win it. And I ended up doubling my money on it. I think I made almost like 160% return just on XRP. I didn't have too much XRP, but I had a couple. I think I had maybe £130 or something like that in it. And it doubled. Anything else you want to say, or is that us?
Let me just check. You know what? That should be us for this episode.
No problem.
Well, until next time, stay tuned for more.